Okay. Okay, this is Greg Pound with the meeting with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Department, CPI Child Protection Investigation, and charges that have been filed against me for abuse, child abuse, abandonment, and neglect. And I'm going to interview this with Miss Marcy, the caseworker, or the CPI, and who's the other lady you have here?
I'm Kelly Karras, I'm her supervisor, so we're
Yes.
not going to allow the recording.
You're going to what? I'm sorry?
We're not going to allow the recording.
Who are you to say that we can't record?
Well, actually, if you want it recorded, you can come to our office.
I have to record at your office. Why at your office?
Here's our... Because it's in more of a controlled environment. Because we just, you know...
Control for who?
It's in the rights and responsibilities pamphlet. It states it right in there that if you want to record it...
Well, the Florida statute right here says we have a right to audio and videotape, and you're supposed to inform me of that, not tell me the opposite. This is the Florida statute. Now, you're telling me... What is your name, ma'am?
My name's Kelly Karras.
Kelly Karras. Am I pronouncing that last name right, Kelly?
I'm sorry?
How do you pronounce your last name?
Karras.
Karras. Miss Karras here is telling me that I cannot audio tape or videotape this interview. And the Florida statute says, now we got this on video. We got
I'm
it.
simply telling you, if you want it recorded, we can certainly record it, but we're going to do it in a more controlled environment, so you can come to our office and set up an appointment.
Who's going to control it in your office? What's the difference between here or your office?
Because it's sheriff's office equipment that they will use to record the interview.
There can't be any tampering, that type of thing. It's something that we require.
There's no tampering? Well, the problem is, in my past dealings with the Child Protection Investigation Team, you've lost evidence, you've tampered with evidence, and matter of fact, you've even lied in court. You got Megan Gallagher, our case manager, filing 96 false reports. 96?
Okay.
If that's not tampering with evidence?
I'm not going to speak about the past. I'm going to speak about right now.
Okay, well, my dealing with you is based upon my past experience of dealing with you people.
Well,
You're liars.
We're following what our procedures are.
Okay, that's great. So in other words, you're refusing to do this
You
interview.
can come to our office and it'll be...
You're refusing to... We scheduled this today.
Right. And we
Right.
can have the interview, but we're not going to have you tape it.
Right. People have had to take off work. This lady here had to take off work to come to this interview.
Okay.
And you're getting paid for being here. And you're refusing the interview. Okay, Kathy, we've got 15 minutes, so if you could just go ahead and read this, what it talks about, what they're required to do, to show that they didn't do any of that. So in other words, this document is to show, this here is the Florida's statute on what they're required to teach, what they're required to inform me. Instead of informing me of my right to videotape or audio tape this interview, they're telling me I don't have that right to do that.
Okay, so Florida statute 39.301 that is titled Initiation of Protective Investigations, subsection 5, no, wait a minute, 6B says the investigator shall fully inform parents or legal guardians of their rights and options, including opportunities for audio or video recording of investigators' interviews with parents or legal guardians or children.
Okay. So are we reading that wrong, or, I mean...
The way I read